Hey, Zola. Welcome to episode 7. The next 3 episodes, 7, 8 and 9, they're going to be filmed in Agra. Had awful problems trying to stitch these 3 together. I'd taken too much footage for 1 episode and not enough for 3, so some of them may be a little bit short. And the introductions may say that they're going to look at something, but they're not. I'm just going to cobble them together anyhow and see what happens. Sure, it's only a bit of crack. This one here is Itmad Dalu Tomb.
Morning all. Just woken up on the sleeper train. Yes, I am lying down here. Not getting lazy. I have, as I was saying, just woken up on the sleeper train from Varanasi to Agra. Just show you my little cubicle. This is a curtain here to the outside world. There is India outside whizzing past. Thought I'd sit up there for a bit. Still here on the old train, heading to Agra. Still an old dirty day. As I was saying, this is my second sleeper train. The first one I took was from Delhi to Varanasi. It was scheduled for 17 hours. It took about 22 hours, very, very delayed. I got very, very sick. I got the old Delhi belly on the train. I thought, in my wisdom, it'd be a good idea to try the food. The food was delicious. It was delicious, but I got awful sick. And if you're going to have the runs in India, you don't want to be having the runs on a train. Believe you me, the facilities leave a lot to be desired. I had everything that I needed, like I brought my own toilet paper, baby wipes. Genius idea, brought their baby wipes. But I was going every 10 minutes. Now I slept very well, but it was when I got up the following morning and we still had about 4 or 5 hours until we got to the station. I was in pieces. As we were coming to the end of the journey, the food fella, the catering man, was coming around settling the bill with everyone. People ordered their food, ordered things throughout the night, tea, and then at the end of the journey, you settle your bill, and he came up to me, and I thought we were very close to coming into the station, and I'd been, I was in bits, the sweat was pouring off me, and the only thing I had was a 2,000 rupee note. It's about 25 quid, you know. Didn't think it was a big deal, but of course he had no change, and he started creating a scene. Anyhow, our argument was getting more and more elevated, and more people were sticking their heads out of their little cubicles, and I did the only thing that I could do. I puked on his shoes. It's fairly quick about getting change then, I tell you. He fairly darted off and he got the right change. But I had to clean it up.
Back in the old tuk-tuk with me man, Han. Just checked into me hostel there in Agra. Just having a look at some of the pictures that Mom and Dad took, and I just realised, being a hokey, that I've sort of bitten off more than I can chew here, this particular stop. They were at a couple of extra places that I didn't think they were, and I haven't given myself too much time, and I'm leaving in about 24 hours, so this is very much a Annika Rice treasure hunt. I've acquired Han here as his services for the next 2 or 3 hours, and he's bringing me to the first place, Itmad Ud Dal Dola. Itmadu Dola. Mad.
Baby Taj.
No, it's the Baby Taj. Han is telling me the Baby Taj. Shocking amount of Westerners here, I tell you. Not surprised. It's the home of the Taj Mahal. If you're going to go anywhere when you come to India, this is where people come. So it's sort of kind of refreshing to see all these Westerners. But as you can see, it could be a pain in the whole lot of them. But motoring along, I'll see what we're like now when we get to Itmad Udala. Here we are at the first of our little photo opportunities. It's Itmad Ud Dula, and that means the pillar of the earth. That was the name of the emperor who was buried here. This tomb was built by his daughter, and this is the Itmad Ud Dula tomb. And already behind me we have our first photo opportunity. I came in, I got into such a panic when I spotted it. I have already grabbed a little French fella, and I got the picture taken. Here's the original and the one that I've already taken. We'll mosey on in. I'm getting into an awful habit of having little arguments with fellas. The security man there asked me had I any cigarettes. I said I had no cigarettes. I don't smoke. He was going through my bag. And then he sorry. I just had to dodge a little fella there. I thought could be a little girl. I don't know. Yeah, had an argument then with him. He confiscated me selfie stick because it's got a tripod on it. The embarrassment of having me selfie stick confiscated. What's the world coming to? And there we have the Itmad Ud Dalu. They call this the Baby Taj. It is carved out of white marble. It is beautiful. It's a smaller scale than some of the other things we have seen, but the intricacy and the detail of the work is spectacular. We have those beautiful latticed windows and beautiful decoration on the front. I'm going to have a look at it. And there is the tomb. Beautiful tomb. It's obviously two people there. I think it's himself and his wife. Just been inside of the Itmad Ud Dabul tomb. It's quite plain and still quite pretty, ornate. You can see here the wall over my shoulder, lovely. But got into another row with another fella. Walked in the door and he starts going ballistic. Shouldn't have my shoes on. There was no signs anywhere telling me to take my shoes off, so he gave me a pair of boot socks you put over here. There they are there. Just taking them off. Did you see them? Yeah. Just had to wear those. The pricey sum of 40 rupees, 20 rupee a boot sock. Just a done thing, it has to be done, I suppose. Beautiful gardens, very nice. On a greater scheme of things, the mini Taj was a mini disappointment. Maybe I'm getting spoiled for choice with all these fantastic things. Had two rows with two fellas. One fella put socks in my boots. The other fella confiscated me selfie stick. I wasn't even going to use my selfie stick. I'm very embarrassed about it. I'm going to use it on very special occasions. Back in the tuk-tuk now with Han, and he's picked up his brother. There's his brother, two of them there now in the front, squeezed in there like a pair of giant sardines. Just coming out there and a fella trying to charge me 20 euros for parking. I says, pal, I've parked nothing anywhere. I'm only a passenger, you know. So he had a part in taking and everything. So he got hand to pay.